We're going to begin this lesson talking about a function. So because this class is literally called Functions and Modeling, every type of equation, graph, anything that we deal with will all be considered a function. So let's figure out what a function is. A function is a relation that takes one input value and assigns one and only one output value to it. So the key word here is that it's going to take one input value. So as you can see here, we have X and Y values. Our X values are considered our input. So because a function can only have one input value, what we are saying in this definition here is that our X can't repeat. Okay, when I was teaching this in high school, I would say that X can't cheat. So if that makes it stick with you, I'll write that in there as well. But your X can't repeat or it cannot cheat. And when we get down here to example 1, we're going to be using that information. Now, going back more into this table here, we have X values and Y values whenever we are talking about a function. Our X values are our input or our independent variable, or more frequently referred to as our domain. And that's going to be a big concept in this first lesson. And then we have Y values, and those are all kind of opposites. They're not inputs, they're outputs. They're not independent, they're dependent, and these are considered the range. You can see here we have a diagram, and if I have a function, what's going to happen is I'm going to have my input, which is my X. I'm going to put my X into my function here. It's going to do its thing, and then we're going to get our output or our Y value, which here, when we're talking about function notation, that is the same as Y is our f of X. Now, functions can be defined by a variety of ways. They can be a set of ordered pairs, which we'll go over in example 1a, a table, which will be example 1b, a graph, which is examples 4 through 6, an equation, which will be example 7, and then the last type is a verbal description, which we will go over in examples 8 and 9. So continue on to the next video, and we will go over functions that are defined by a set of ordered pairs.